So you might have seen the videos of that, and that's on pause at the moment because I bought some WPLs. Here's one of them, which has got an incomplete rear axle, which is the rear axle that I want the most, and another one here, and that also had an axle which wasn't working properly, so that was quite annoying. So they were a bit of a waste of time. So that means that lot, which I've been doing the cleaning on, is on pause. One of the things I'm doing is with that's the cleanest original light, and I've got one here which I've brought back the oxidization and slowly sort of building up the paint, and then I've got to sand it back and redo and stuff like that, and then I should have taken the plastic out first and sorted that out, but yeah, that was it's on pause at the moment, so it's on the bench wasting space, and I'm not going to put it away because I want to get it fixed and built and stuff, but I might have to put it away because now I'm on to this, which had a little discussion with a friend of mine who does a lot of conversions. Right, Ant? And they are brilliant. He's done some great stuff. And he mentioned he had one of these, and I said, oh, I've got one of these as well. I picked it up at the car boot sale, and yeah, it's a great little, it's a Dickie Toys camper, and it's got loads of opening bits, and that opens up, the steps come down, which is a bit awkward. I'm not going to do that. The windows open, the doors open, that little hatch opens, bicycle rack on the back, which I think is a bit incomplete, I'm not too sure. Little tow bar, and another little hatch here that opens up. I can't remember what was in there. I was thinking about using that part. Yeah, battery storage in the back, because that would be nice and easy to do. I've started doing a take apart. So the back section has got some tabs which are either side, so I put some screwdrivers in there, sort of trying to prise it open. It's that way round, and then you've got goes that way. So I worked from the sides first, then the back, and it stretched the plastic a little bit, but yeah, I could have probably done another way of doing it, but I'm a bit excited on the idea. So all you have is a solid axle with ribbed sort of section on there, which bites into the plastic, and so normally you're quite successful at holding both the wheels, doing a turn, sort of breaking the bonding in the plastic of them, and then you normally get one off and then use something else to grip hold of the other side. Now, as you may have guessed, I want to make this RC. So I don't know whether you've seen the CXDs. CXD make the camper, which you've seen. If you've seen my videos, you've seen the conversion that I did on that. Well, not the conversion, sorry, the lowering and changing the wheels and stuff like that on it to 1/18 scale wheels. This, as you can see, is not the right wheelbase, so it can't be a quick cut and drop in. And you see there, that's quite a lot narrower, isn't it? But one thing I noticed was the original wheel is from the CXD. It's got that. And the Dickies are wider. So I've just disconnected the rear motor, and which is in the first port when you're looking at it from the back. It's on the left hand side above the switch. Is where the little port for the rear motor and gearbox is. So now we've got to the thing of what I'm toying with. So that's upside down at the moment. I'm going to put it in that way. So there's a space in under there. That's it, focus, thank you very much. And got a gap there, space there. So I'm going to make a little incision so I can pass the wire through, because there are areas which have been bonded, they've been glued together. So there was a screw there on each side on the wheel arches, and I undid those and couldn't get any movement sideways, because the first thing I wanted to do was take the chassis off. That way I can get to the lights, I can get to the inside, I can clean the inside. Those things are going to be a bit more awkward because it's bonded, but I'm going to find some way of undoing the glue. It could well be that, like, that little screw there on the other side. No, there isn't one on the other side. Yeah, and there is lots of clips. Maybe some of it is just body panels that have been glued on, that maybe by doing the prizing I can release it. But I'm a bit concerned, considering how I sort of stretch the plastic a bit on that. I don't really want to be doing it on the bodywork. There's one bit on here that doesn't sit right somewhere. I can't remember where it is. One of the... Oh, there, that doesn't sit quite right. But it shouldn't be noticed too much when I do the build. And of course I will try and clean it as much as possible. It's got some sun damage on there, but that adds to the character of its age, which is quite nice. And yeah, I'm going to leave the video there. Stay tuned. I'm hopefully going to continue having a little tinker with this, and yeah, let's see what happens. Hopefully it'll be RC. And sorry, I'm digressing. I'll go back to the Beetle, because you might not have seen these. Really well detailed, lovely model, very reasonable price. You can pick them up quite reasonably. AliExpress has been my place to pick these up. I've got one that I've I've changed the wheels on it from 1/18 scale wheels, and it's not the sort of builds that I normally go for, so it's something that I'm just giving a go with. You'll see it when I'm ready to show you. So so there. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, brilliant. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Take care now.